Hello, it's Original MaRul, and welcome back for some more FTB Interactions Remastered. Just a heads up, I have already posted a poll for what game I'm debating playing next. If you haven't seen it, the post is on my YouTube channel. The poll is currently Kerbal Space Program 1 modded, Fallout New Vegas with a modded challenge focused on Caravan. And I mean, like, I did everything in my power to boost Caravan. It's a list I've been working on in the background for myself that I've always wanted to kind of play. I actually like Caravan, even though it's pretty clunky. Then there's Oblivion Remastered, just base game, maybe the filter mod that takes away all the brown. And then what was the final one? Of course, I can't remember them off the top of my head. Such a bad streamer. Oh, doing Sonic Adventure stuff, both GBA and GameCube, which I threw on there just to gauge interaction or gauge if anyone would like that. And right now it's all New Vegas modded with 3 votes and Oblivion Remastered with 2 votes. Also, feel free to suggest other stuff. I might put some more put it on a pull down the line. But also, you can comment on this video, on the stream, on the pod chunk when it comes out. Let me know what you think I should actually play. But those are the 4 that I have currently in my mind. Like, those are the 4 I want to play. And just kind of thought those were good for kind of what I like to do, game variety wise. Also, if you don't know, there is a Discord. You can see when the streams actually go live. If you don't like getting or don't use the Twitch or YouTube kind of reminders, I do have a Discord that pings whenever I go live. And I am going to look at making separate roles, but I just haven't yet because almost no one's on the Discord as is. Besides that, you can follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky for any updates on things. And besides that, let's get into it. Sorry, needed to do the spiel. It's been a while, and I wanted to update people on the poll for the next game. But how has this been doing? That actually is what I want to see. How are you guys still doing? Because I put these in stream before last. These are running pretty decent. Because that's also what I want to see. I want to see these rotors with a control system lasting like in-game days. Not in, sorry, real world days. This is starting to get to be enough for the next type of rotor. But I still got a set of rotors I want to work through. Oh, I forgot. One of those is also molybdenum. Need to pick that up too. Otherwise, I won't have enough in the system. Molybdenum. I'll deal with that when I come back. Alright. Load in here. Take a second. Anything I left off on? Oh, I accidentally messed that up. I didn't realize that. Well, good to know I could get an alloy smelter without issue. That is one of the things I'm going to focus on today, is getting this alloy smelter up. Seeing how far I can get into this alloy smelter. From the list, I need the parts. Yeah, I need those two items. Actually, I'm done with the alloy smelter itself. I need heat vents and high temperature smelting casing. Request the coils. I was going to do that at the end of stream. Maybe I'll do that at the end of this stream if I don't get to them. So to get osmiridium for the Aurelian artifact, I need to build a blast smelt, because you can only make the next alloy in liquid form. You are barred from making it in powdered form. And and the blast smelter works kind of like the blast furnace. Yeah, blast furnace. Except it also does the mixing. You put powders in it and you get out a molten alloy, which then you still run through the vacuum freeze. That hasn't changed. I got my yeah, I've got the dynamo. I've got the hatches, and then I have one dynamo which I need to order another like for. I have the dynamo. I do need to teach the system how to make the new HSSG rotors, but I want to make progress towards the osmiridium. Double check things are backed up. I'm still worried about much sodium getting in the system, and I don't have a good way to get it out besides coming in here. Double check the farm, because that's where stuff seems to. I keep trying to use the personal training device to fly. Oh, I must have. Damn. A little get it. A bit of sodium gets caught over here. I'm not entirely sure why that's where it ends up. I'll save that and take that to the other base point, because I'm sure that doesn't have anything running for material or for matter. I should do that real quick. I should have checked that before I left. What is the... Okay, fluorine is not at 9,000. Not connected. That happened. And extract on brown somewhere. It... That doesn't make sense. Oh, I get it. This does need a fluid filter. I thought the the buffer would actually stop stuff that it wasn't being provided. What do you call it? I thought the buffer would not allow something to be holed out that wasn't being provided. The buffer could still hold liquids. Problem. Oh, well, that will fix part of it. Got have to order 2 tanks. Yeah, so that doesn't work for fluorine control. I'll just let it suck down fluorine. I don't. Worst case, I have to get more fluorine for the system. That up. Go through these primal real quick. One piece. One tank. Get all the neutral matter out. Buckets of neutral matter. Full. Charged. Well, at least I can dump these directly into here. Fluorine. I could come up with a way to keep fluorine in the system. More than I already do. How much hexafluoride is now in here? Oh, it's only gone up a couple hundred. Oh yeah, because I only have one of these running. Alright, now we can go work on the blast furnace without issue. And I got everything put back in order. That's why the turbines haven't taken much damage, because the material processing, or the matter Deconstruction. That's a good word. Matter deconstruction was off. Okay, so I need vent. No reason not to just put it in a crafting table. Yeah. Need to teach it double molybdenum disilide, but the rest I think it knows. That one has to go in a assembler. Had to check them. Took a second. Double, well, molybdenum disilide. Large arc smelt. Be paralyzed. Parallelized. Might be something to look into. But I would need a more advanced coil. Is that the next coil on the list, or is that like a side grade coil? That is a side grade coil. That's interesting. Next coil is HSSG. What are these made out of? What do they go up to? Ugh, sneezing. Oh, no, these are specialty use. Great. It specifically goes into these types of. We'll need it later for the LUV diesel generator. Sometimes I hate that I live in such a loud, crowded area. Okay. So, back to this. Molybdenum. Got distracted. Molybdenum disilide. Couple things out of it. EV mixer, molybdenum silicon. I just need to get another EV mixer. Wait, was this a... What was the circuit? It's another one. Yeah. Too many things are using circuit condition 1 pastes. Yeah. That mixer started. That. Yeah, until I can move stuff over. I did make a rotor extruder, right? I give up on that and just kind of offload it. Looks like I offloaded it. MV. Tungsten carbide that has to be HV. Upgrade, doesn't it? But the titanium rotor in here, so that's done. I'm sure I could do the... No, I still don't trust. So there is a upgrade to the crafting monitor, the thing that I've been using for like the the machine, the metal benders, the lathes, and the thing that I've been using on these arrays, but in the cube. I want to go in there because it will take a second to load everything. Come back out. Um, those have upgrades that let you buffer recipes, but I don't think that will solve the issue I'm having with recipe con. Because if I remember correctly, they only wait until they don't wait for the machine to finalize. They wait till all the ingredients hit the buffer chest. So once everything hits the buffer chest, then it sends it to the machine, if I remember correctly. But I'm also so close to switching over that I'm not going to rewire the whole system just to fix that issue right now. Oh, this is still 16 amp cable. It's just everything past EV that gets better. Because the Stellar is like 8 amps single. Yeah, 12 amps single. Two. And platinum holds 3. Oh, Signalum's 32. Maybe it's just Inderium that's... low. Yeah, this pack, you got to make sure you check everything because something might be different than what you're expecting. I think everything 4x is 16 amps, but turns out only not all of that is true. There's always an exception. Okay, so we're waiting on this mixer. I'll switch over the tantalum carbide recipe and put in the new recipe for molybdenum silide. Oh, I should. Of course, I forget to already order a chassis pipe. Sometimes I'm just a very in the moment person and I forget to do stuff. EV down on the Ethereum. Pay for it. Out another E. I can program the recipe while I'm waiting. Indium decided. Silicon, 1 molybdenum. There we go. Special. Grab this. Get your tantalum carbide. I don't want that mixing with the tungsten. Accidentally making tungsten carbide. I don't need it. I think there's other stuff in there that uses silicon, so I want to strip that out as an issue. I will take care of this will that don't have titanium carbide yet. Okay, then I gotta make the tungsten carbide frame. Which carbide on an EV. Set this to 1. Do yet another mixer for another type of carbide. I think tantalum and the main issue is tungsten is used so much. Titanium carbide and tantalum carbide are used a lot less. I feel like their chance of interaction is a lot. I think I already made the thing that requires tantalum carbide. good throwing tungsten carbide. Oh, plus, never mind. It should be, if both are being made, they should both get made. This was an actual... So if, no matter what, if like, say I ordered 2 of one and 3 of the other, I will get those 2 and 3. This was actually an issue where a whole different type of metal could be produced that I couldn't use and would get stuck in the machine. This should be fine. I'm overthinking that one. Okay. SLA. Sorry. HV mixer set to 1. And for HV mixer. Set you up. What do you got? Flux, quartz. Have you do it. Yeah, 4 slots. Good enough. Dust. 5. Grab the titanium before. Titanium, Invar, vanadium. Thing is, I don't know how much. Process more. Hard to see. The only thing that's 2 is the Invar. Alright, that's good. That I need to put in a regular blast furnace. Those got to go in the blast chiller. I need to set up carbide rod. Just go in the lathe setups. Hopefully the normal frame maker. Yeah, normal frame maker. Good. Okay, so lathes. That's tungsten carbide. Yeah. Carbide. Carbide ingot. Long rod. That. What is regular plate? Tell us a steel, titanium carbide. Those 2? Yeah, so I should put those plates in while I'm here. Metal bender. Under. Nothing special about that, right? LV. LV. Carbide. Carbide plate. Checking. Just the double molybdenum disilide, the long molybdenum disilide rod. Blast furnaces. Where's my frame maker? I have one somewhere. Ah. I'm out of module. I've got the resource because these use basic resources that I got kind of an infinite source of, a renewable source. That's I don't feel so bad about still expanding the logistics pipe system as I'm currently trying to abandon it. All right, so we'll get try to get a big blast melter up and running. Base. I was debating putting it in a queue. I should. Sorry, just thinking. Sometimes it's hard to think out loud. Still taking a second. Blast furnace, once I get all its components and it up and running, I can Osmeridian. Get to the last required dimension. Much beyond Aurelia you need. The next big thing I got to do is fight the Chaos Dragon and beat it and mine under its area for some materials that I currently don't have access to. But I think it's kind of expected that unless you're really pushing that angle, you kind of do Aurelia first. Oh, I could be doing it out of order. Fuck, did they? Oh, it's running. This got stuck. This is the only problem I've had with a lot of the logistics pipes is this getting filled. Where a hopper comes in handy. If I know I can do this, I can just leave it. I find that hilarious. Putting a torch on top of a hopper and it just floats. This is where I was. There we go. I'm getting him. A tungsten carbide frame box. Makes 2 correctly. Requires 4 rods. No, it makes 1. The manual recipe makes 2. That. Gotta still fire all those. And double plate be made over here. Up. Here's my double plate. Double molybdenum dicillide plate. No. It has to be done in an MV. Finally have to upgrade metal benders. Get a grab an at that point. Of course, I haven't learned it. That. I'm waiting to program this. It's 2. Both titanium carbide and molybdenum dicillide. It MV EV nichrome. Yep, that works. Dicillide. Got to set the blast chiller on the other one, didn't I? MV EV Cantrical. Yep, good enough for that. There we go. Now I still need long rod and double plate. What do you need? LSA. Need a HV Cooper nickel blast furnace. Back here. Crystal matrix, blue steel, silver, vanadium steel. Yeah, I'll add LSA to that. Then we got to take our break, and then we'll be back. Okay, get back to it. One. Yep. And spending machine. That's set to 3 because all the other metal benders are set to 1, except the ones that make double plate. Okay. Is the long rod. Probably gonna need a long rod extruder, aren't I? No, it goes through MV. Okay. Extruder. Got space. For a lot of long rod. Indium, Dicylide, long rod. Good. That. I just need the double plate. This 6 assembler. High temperature smelting cake. Smelting. Two. Tungsten carbide frame. 4 plates of and 2 of tungsten or titanium carbide. All the metals, they get stuck in my head. 2 plates of that. 4 plates of A smelting case. Ah, those issues. Get double plate put together. Then I'll address them. This one is annoying because it's just the way tungsten, the version of titanium I'm using works. Double plate. Three. I was looking at the wrong metal blender. Okay, set to 2. The plate. Okay, what's wrong with the heat fin? Heat fin says it's okay. Now I got to deal with the other thing. A macerator over here. Yes, right there. The reason I don't have titanium dust is because I can't make titanium. I have to make titanium liquid. So to get titanium dust, I have to actually macerate it back down. And then why am I having issues with rod? Carbide rod. Did I put the wrong thing in here? Or in here? Yes. Still got long rod even though it's... Carbide rod. There we go. Now I should be able to get the casing too. Waiting on those. What's the next thing? Ordering a ton of these. Anything else I can think of for this? Coils I know. Need some hatches, a muffler. Got the energy hatches. Okay. Main block. Molten osmiridium. Really just needs 2 inputs and 1 fluid output. Nothing, I just have... I will need to build a blast chiller. right type. Okay. Did I need a better muffler for this? Yes, I need an HV muffler. That's actually something I don't have. Be able to teach that. To order some more crafting tables. HV muffler. Okay, might order that now. Need one of these. What else? Put the hatches. I'll put. No, okay. I was just double checking because what I had happened yesterday with the oil cracker. This has a item input, so I can set a circuit condition on it without issue. They're already done. Sweet. Other hatches I need. I think if there's anything else besides just ordering all the case and stuff. Let me double check it. So it has all the hatches in the bottom case. So you need the 12 heat vents, so I might as well order the next 11. Change. Uh, 24 coils, I don't want to start that just yet. Because they need to be RTM alloy. What do I need? White foil, HSI, liquid tongue. Has to be liquefied in an HV. Oil has to be made in an IV. Assembler, so technically I need to do this again. Thing. Yeah, I think I'll just go RTM. Fluid hatch to be an output. blur, fluid, put. So it should be the same amount of temperature casings because I'm using two um, energy hatches to get it up to LUV, and I've removed a fluid input hatch. I need more or less casing than it currently is asking for. 5. Gonna sell me. It's gonna tell me I don't have enough. Oh, actually, that's surprising. I didn't think I had enough. Ah, looks like it's burning through titanium pretty fast. Yep, that's nice. You keeping up? Yeah, you're keeping up. I had to top off helium on this because the only thing that uses helium is terrasteel. Yeah, good. That's just waiting on the titanium. Carbide. Titanium carbide. But it's running low because this is only like 1 amp. I gotta request coils. That over there. A reminder to actually finish the building. Bang. Go for a cube. I actually kind of want to plan this out real quick. My glass blocks. Use glass blocks planning guides a lot. Okay, how big is this thing? It fills a 5x5 area. How, how tall? 5x5 by 5. Okay. Be like there. Yeah, I'll do that. And then next to it, I'll need a. Do I get all the way to the back? Need to. Gotta raise this off the ground. Using these more as building guides. That will be the blast smelter, and that will be the vacuum freezer. Go see what I need to. The vacuum freezer needs item input, fluid input, item output. Item, fluid, item. Okay. Need a shape plate. Casing, coil, heat, coil. Air coil casing. Yeah, it's front, middle, bottom, right? But I can wire underneath it really easily. Here. Yeah. There's top, middle. Anything stopping me from putting energy hatches in like the middle of the machine? Hollow in the middle. If that's basically the correct placement of everything I currently have. Trick is going to be getting this thing to run LUV, providing the power for those things. And this will definitely need to be run off the other base. Fluid hatch. I want right across. Hatch. So then I can just run it directly across. Issue. Item bus. Matter. You're going to hold input wise is get mold. Yeah. Yep. And this has to be E. I could slam in the 2 HV. Doesn't matter. I'm correct. That's all I need for the blast furnace. Furnaces are in the middle right. Yeah. Or blast chillers. Or vacuum freezer. Oh. This needs anything else. Or no, it needs the item output. Got one hatch. Oh no, I need to make this. But at least it formed. Means I'm correct. There we go. EV, yep. Actually, no, I should be running this off of an EV hatch. To go double check that things aren't getting backed up here to get this sorted. Gotta request that. Yeah, I'm gonna be running. I might as well run this system EV2 IV because I want the batteries to be EV. I can make those easier. I actually do. Cross-proof. I was trying to use those up, but actually, battery system I want to use isn't great for that. Everything taking so long. Mess something up. B. You're waiting on titanium carbide. But I still need a ton of titanium. No, I'm waiting on the titanium carbide to get processed. Okay. It's just all the metals are taking a bit. You're done. I mean, this craft looked like set this up. It looks like I was running all 4 blast furnaces, which is good. It means that they're all still getting work. Have to process through now. Oh no, you're making more frames still. Okay. Working just fine. Have to process. Doesn't get backed up with ash. Hitting. I've got to order the 24 coils. Get 4 osmiridium ingots. Brilliant artifact and get to the next plane. Age, world, dimension, whatever you call it. Should work me towards the infinity chicken. Slowly. I gotta defeat a chaos. Take that off the list for now. That is a little bit too far ahead still. I gotta do the updated one. Yeah, that's why I kept the link. The thing I think I need is stellar plate made. I keep blue bag. Look. I already got filler plate in the system, I guess. I always find it funny when some mods put in money systems. The create money system isn't bad. The person who made a create add-on that adds commerce. Filler plate not exist. Oh, no, there it is. Filler plate. Or resonating gems. Star lens. I'll get the crafting components after I get the crafting table set up because I'll have to build the upgrade there. And a pearl stardust. Over here. Over at the other base. Seems actually getting used up. To still be providing the generators with enough fuel, but they aren't enough. Well, at least, okay, at least 16 of them aren't enough. Out of the what? 40? $48 of them. Or my math's just gonna be off today. Could be. It is a day that ends in Y. Aquamarine. Yeah, I got soul. We'll have to make some more marble. This. Trying to collect everything I need in one place. Backstone's easy. All that marble cobblestone. Bricks. Okay, there's all the marble they can. turned. Fine steel wire. Fine steel wire down here. Have to make 8, and I'm currently at 5. I do need a bit more. The arch marble, or runed. Make the resonating now. Stellar, or Stardust. 4 mana for haven't made it through the oil yet. Right. Pearls, it looks like. There's 2 to start with. Not picking up the aquamarine. I don't know what the problem was before. Definitely need to set up auto crafting of this stuff. Or stuff like this type of crafting. Be everything I need to start the upgrade. crafting table real quick. Should have done 2 more. There we go. More. And I'll just leave the crafting table in here for now. But that's going to process a lot more mana. Or at least a good amount more. I don't know. Botania is so obscured that it's hard to tell what's what. Okay. I got everything. Skystone. Right type. Those ones. No, it is. I did get too many. Big altar upgrade. Hopefully the sun's going down in case it needs more power. There we go. Now you're going to be upset because you don't have the right stuff. You got constellation stuff. Okay, what does your setup look? Oh, I think that was the pre. You need to set up a tune, so constellation. Have a constellation attunement. Just the same with a roof. Bigger. Same. Upgrade. Like it's just brick. Grab the small stack and it's not enough. Yep, that's happy. Nice thing is this is not, it doesn't need a specific constellation. Mantle of the Stars. Nick and Stardust, Star Metal, their Pearl. Have some of this around here. I've definitely used up all the feathers around here, it looks like. Leather chest plate. Get lucky and find a leather chest plate somewhere. I think I used them all up. Oh, we do got to take a break here and be back.